Hey guys, and welcome back to Leah's Lifestyle and another day of us practicing coding. Um, I was looking for where I was last at in the last practice, and it's been so long that I don't know where it's at. And I just wanted to get into coding and get some practice in today, and so I don't really want to spend too much time searching around. So we're going to try a website that I have not tried. I really love Defense Tower. When I was a kid, we go on to what was it, coolmath.com or something, and like you could find in like some of like the not math games but the strategy games, you could find like monkey defense, and it was like a bunch of monkeys who throwing darts at balloons. I love that game. That game was my favorite. So I found here it's called Flexbox Defense, and essentially it's going to teach me coding, apparently, while going through this. So I'm really stoked about it. We're gonna see where it goes, how it happens, and play a little bit of a game here. So let's see here. Let's go. Okay. So this is where this one goes here. Bloop. I was hoping it was the other way around, but that is Ote Dote. We're just gonna move the computadora a little bit closer because my screen for this one is on my second screen, so it's a little far away. Ote, you see what I'm seeing. It says, use the justify content property to move these two towers into position. Click the question mark button by the style sheet for a reminder on how the property works. Okay, so this is a tower group right here. That's the coding .tower/group1. That's this. Display flex, which now we're going to tell it what to do. I think we want it in the center. So I think this is what it wants us to type in. Which I'm just gonna copy and paste just to see. Okay, yeah, and it's moved to the center. Let's see if it does its job. Hey. And good enough. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Cool. Okay. Now you have more tower groups at your disposal. Use justify content to move the towers into position. Justify content accepts the following values. Okay. So again, we're probably going to want this one is definitely, let's see if it lets me just perfect. Okay. This one, whoops, we're going to want probably to the, let's see, what's the end? Flex end is probably what we want. Okay. And I'd say that one is probably also the same. Okay. Tower 1, 2, 3, and then parentheses. You want to try and pay attention to all the stuff, the quotes and everything, because this is how you need to write it when you're writing it out on your own. Clearly this is meant for a little bit younger, and I've been practicing a few different things of coding now, and so now I know a little bit more, and this is a little bit more simplistic than what I need, but we're just getting back from quite some time off, so I'm taking it a little easy on myself, you know what I mean? Individually distribute, items along an axis, which we might want to do. Oh, this one might be a good one. The space between part. Okay. Well, let's at least put in... I know. Don't get angry with me. I haven't done anything yet, bruh. Chill out. Dang, it's not happy with me right now, is it? It's like, no, you have to do it. I'm sorry, I just don't want to be typing all that shit, my man. I just don't want to be typing all this stuff. I'm being a little lazy. Being a little lazy here. Let me be a little lazy, okay? Yeah, like that. See? Yeah, look at me. I'm coding like a little baby. I'm a little baby coder up in here, getting things down. Boogieing on down. On down. Boogie on down. I had a weird dream about aliens doing that. Yeah, murder them little purple dots. I prefer if they were balloons, but I get it. We're baby coding right now, okay? All right. Now some of the groups have vertical spacage, which is the perfect opportunity to use a line. Oh, they've been telling me this whole time, and I've just been fucking going for it, apparently. Let's see. Flex. Okay. Align items properly. Align items. Baseline. Okay. I'm just going to read it out loud because my brain's not accepting it for some reason. Now, some of the groups have vertical spaces, which is the perfect opportunity to use the align items property. Align items positions a container's item across its cross axes and accepts the following values. Flex start. Align items across the start of the container. Cross axes. Flex end. Just like the other one, center. Align items also accepts the values baseline. Align items such as their baseline line up and stretch, such as items such that they span the entire cross axes, but these values cannot be used in flexbox defense. Oh, okay. So it wants us to use the align items now instead of the one we were using before, right? Is that what it's saying? Oh. Chill out. Let's see what this does. Didn't do anything. Didn't do anything. Hey, okay. Oh, and so just the same for this one. Whoops. It's a good thing I know how to use my keyboard. Like a smart bitch. I didn't think about this, but maybe I should have moved them a little bit. We'll see if they survive or not. Come on, get him good. Get him good, get him good, get him good, get him good. Ooh, queen. We hitting it close. I should have moved him over a little bit. It's okay. We survived. That's all that matters. Alright, let's see here. This time, things are a bit trickier. Try combining justify content and align items to score 80 or higher. Okay, so the justify items this way. Align items this way. Okay, so let's see here. What do we got? Well, clearly, this needs... See, this is when I'm being lazy. Lazy, crazy. And then... Oh. But if it's the end... I don't know. Let's just see where it lines it. Oh, it's supposed to be flex end. Oh, what's in between? This is why I just copy. Yeah, I'm getting there. Try that. Yeah, see, it's too far away. So we're gonna do end. No? Why? Oh, flex end and start. Ugh. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Flex end to end. I don't really like that. Hold on, let's see if we can do something. What is space between? Let's see what space between looks like. Sometimes you gotta try out a few things. No, that's not right either. Let's try this one. Otherwise, we gotta do space end. I don't really like the space end, but it is what it is. Hey, there we go. Okay. Let's see here. This one, though, could definitely be center. And let's try this one for this one as well. Just see what it looks like. What's something that's gonna bring it down but not all the way down? Center as well? Alright, let's do it. And let's do center for this one. Yeah, I like that better. Let's try that. Let's see if we can kill them all. Get him. I'm feeling pretty good about this actually right now. Okay, it's going poke. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we got him. There's the 80 we need. Boom. You only get to mess up twice. That's sad. Okay. This is our halfway mark in this little mini game here, learning. Okay. Use the properties you've learned to score 80 or higher. The justify content, the align content. Okay. There's only one group. There is only one tower group, which is very interesting. Alright. We're gonna do this. Stop. Sometimes, like, did I hit go? No, I didn't. Chill. I get like a child might try, but like, Okay. If they get all aligned in the centered, well, we'll try. We're just gonna try it out just to see. Yeah, but then there's two. See, if this was multiple groups, it'd be fine. Like, if there's like 3 groups, I could figure it out. But now it's like multiple, so let's do space between. Okay, let's try that. I think we done it. I think we done did it. I think we passed the halfway mark in this Flexbox defense. I really wish I could remember what that one that I was on, because I really felt like that one was exactly where I needed it to be. I'll find it, and then when we come back tomorrow, we'll play around with that one again, because I like that one the most. This one's not too bad. It's still a little bit on the lower end of like what I'm trying to learn, but this is a good reminder, a good like welcoming back the brain to this information kind of stuff. So if you're looking for something like that to wake your brain up, it's a good one. This time you have more towers but less horizontal room to work with. The flex direction property is your answer. Flex direction defense defines the directional layout of the main and cross axes in the flex container. For example, although the main axis lays on the horizontal and the cross axis lays on the vertical by default, flex direction can rotate the axes such that the main axis lays out vertically and across the axis lays out horizontally. Here's what that looks like. Oh, the flex direction column. Okay. Accepts the following. Row reverse, column reverse. Okay. I think I know what it's asking for me to do. It wants me to do this. And then what was the stop? Lay out the main axes from the left to right. Lay out the main axes from right to left. Lay out the main axes from top to bottom. Okay, let's just see. Let's just see what it does. Show me. Hey! And I think you just gotta do that with both. Yeah. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Let's start. Murder! and done. How nice. Okay. Now flex direction must be combined with the property you've learned previously. You'll be responsible for determining which one. Remember, flex direction can change the direction of the layout of the axes. Flex direction, justify, and align. Got it. Well, see, this is where I feel like we'll do this flex direction and the column thing again. Did I spell column right? That doesn't look like it looks right. I feel like I'm missing an O. I'm missing an N. Column. English. But I also feel like I'm going to have to do the same for this. But the difference is for this one, I think I'm going to need to move it over. And I think that's center. Bloop. Hey. I want to be the very best. Sorry. Center. Did I not spell center right? Maybe it's this one that centers it. Hey. Yeah, it is. I just used the wrong one. Thank you. Start that wave. Let it do its job. Murder. Our reality right now. In 3D. Sorry, guys. Hey, look at that. We're almost done. We're at number 9 out of 12. Guys, we remembering good right now. This time, each group contains a super tower. Ooh, a super tower. Super towers take a while to reload, but damage every enemy in their attack range. Use the properties you've learned to score 80 or higher. Ho ho. Hua 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 hua. Okay. Wow, this is like there's a whole thing here. Okay. Ah, no. No, go back. I want to do this one. Okay. Let's see. We're going to just start with this first off. Copy. And then, I know you're going to be angry with me. I just don't care. I'm not sure if it's space around or space between. But we're going to try both. Just to see which one looks better. We'll start with that. I think this one would be better if we turn it and leave it here. So let's and column that stuff. See what that looked like. I think hey. Hey. I'm trying to copy paste that so I don't have to type everything. And then yeah, center. We'll do center. No, I didn't like that. This one then. Hey! Bitch. No, I didn't like that either. Stop it. Yeah, see, that's a problem. Right. Which is why... But if I leave this like this, it wouldn't work either. I still need it to come over. Maybe column is not what we want. Let's... Okay. And then, what was this other one? It was the align. Same thing. What does that look like? Then I don't feel like center is the right one for this one either. But it is right there. I just feel like it should be... We're going to try both space around and space between and just see what happens. It's a bit better. Let's see. Hey! I wanted to fix what I was doing. 'Cause I think I'm gonna... row reverse. Row... And then... And I'm pretty sure I picked... It's either space around or space between. Can't remember. But... Yeah, yeah. Okay. And then on top of that, we need the align items. Hey! Center. Boom. And I think that's the way I like it. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, that's what I like to see. That is good use. That is solid use right there. That's what we want. Yeah, go around that roundabout and get hit multiple times. There it is. Yes, yes. Then the same thing. They're going to come around that and get hit multiple times. Strategy, my friends. Strategy. Ah, yes. Yes. There it is. Yeah, we're going to win this one. I feel like they give us less points for these ones. Only 5. They take it down to points with the bubbles. Like, come on. Okay, number 10. Ooh, look at that. 3 more to go, guys. The super towers are in bad positions again, but this time you'll need to apply styles to the towers themselves. In order, property defines the order in which an item appears in the flex container and accepts both positive and negative integer values. All flex items begin with a difficult order of 0. So an item with an order greater than 0 will be repositioned relative to items still set to their default orders. Okay. Order to move your towers into position. Use justify content and order. Okay, order positions at any item relative to the other items in the container. Okay, so underneath these ones I'll have to put order. Alright. And then I want probably space around that one seems the most. But I want to reverse these here. But how are they writing that? You write order and then like number, position, and item relative to the other. Right. So what? Like what? You write order. So can I wait? Like maybe justify content flex end. Can I do that? Like, what would that do? Nothing. Right. So I don't know how to use order. Number, position, an item relative to the other items in the container. Like order number 1, like that? No, that does nothing. Okay, so that makes no sense to me at all. Okay, and honestly, I probably want this to be the same. But I want to switch these around. The order property defines the order in which an item appears in the flex container and accepts both positive and negative integer values. All flex items begin with a default order of 0, so an item with an order greater than 0 will be repositioned relative to its item still set. Okay, right, so like order 3? Is that? Okay. Don't need the number. Got it. Order 1. But why does order 3 move it? If I wrote 3, would it go? Okay. So order -1? A. Okay. Okay. Start wave? That took me a little bit, but hey, you figured it out. We figured it out. We figured it out. Get it. Yeah, because you always want those guys in those circle rings. That's where they do the most damage at. Still wish it was monkeys with, but it's whatever. I'll accept this for now. Get it. Yeah. This last guy's like not having to do much work, is he? He's kind of got it easy. That's okay. Okay, next wave. Last two to go. To vertically position individual towers, use align self, which accepts the same values as align items. Use justify content and align self to move your towers into position. Align self, like align atoms, also accepts the values baseline and stretch, but these values cannot be used in flexbox defense. Okay. Well, if it works the same, why are we learning a completely different one? That doesn't make any sense to me. Okay, tower group. Oh, and then we can move them accordingly. Oh, okay. Can I? What is it called? Can I do that? No, not allowed to do that, which is fine. Let's see what this one. What does that look like? Okay. That looks mighty fine. I'm not really sure. Like if I... Does that do anything? I love that. And? Okay. I don't like how this is like I want them to move over a little bit more. Let's just see what happens. Let's just see. Because maybe that's what they're looking for. Maybe they're just looking for this real simplistic, understanding of it. And that will be enough. But I don't really particularly like how those two mid ones are placed. But we'll go with it. It's good enough right now. Get 'em. Get 'em. Hey. Hey. Ah! Ah! Oh, gosh. Ah! Ah! Hey, 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 hey. Ho, ho, ho. Did it. Okay. This is the last melon, guys. This is the last one. So it's pretty short, like training, a pretty short understanding of coding. But this has been kind of fun. It's very nostalgic for me, so I very much enjoyed it. The last one's pretty tough. Use the properties you've learned to score 80 or higher. Okay, so they have now all the things you can do. Oh, dang. I feel like it's gonna be one of these. We'll do space around for now. Let's just see. Okay. Tower 1, we will... Okay. I think... Same. Same and... Whoops. Same, but this one... Order... -1. What does that do? No, that is not what we want. If I hit 1. No, I want it in... Wait. Oop. Yeah, well... I want it to be in 3. 1 brings it there, right? So I would feel like -1 would move it here. So I'm not sure why it moves it to that one. What does -2 do? Nothing. What does -3 do? Nothing. And 1 moves it to where? There, right? And that's not what I want. Let's do 3. Yeah, see, that doesn't do what I want either. Well, I guess I don't need this. This is kind of like, this is something you got to be careful about. This is something I've learned with sometimes it's not about doing it just right. It's also about doing the most simplistic. Same thing, more simple. Okay, so now I can focus on but now I think this is going to be space between. Okay, and then this tower. self, flex start. Okay. And then 1 and 2, I want to switch this one with this one. And I also want this one self to, there we go. But I need this one and this one to switch, so maybe I should do order 1. Let's just see what that does. We're almost there. Let's do, if I do 2, nothing. What if I do -1? What does that do? Ooh, no. 2 was closer, but let's do order -1. So that's not quite right either. Let's see, maybe if I move this one, order 2. Let's try that. So close, so close. See, I know that the best order that this should be in is with this little guy right here in the center. Because just like these ones, multiples go around. So it'll be best for this one to be here. But it doesn't want to quite position the item relative to the other items in the container. So what, like order 4? But see, then this one's off. And I don't think I can... I don't think it will let me... Don't think it will let me do that. No, it won't. Exactly. The last one. Well, let's just start it, see what happens. If I don't get it, I don't get it. I don't feel like it's quite right. I feel like it could be better, but here he is. We're not doing too bad so far. Not doing too bad so far. Yeah, there it is. We killing some of them off. Ah, come on. Yes. Ah. It's scary. They getting close. Ah! No! Oh! Oh! Go! Did it. It was this close. That's why I'm saying I don't think it was quite. There's something there a little funky I needed to fix, but I just couldn't figure it out, which is fine. Congratulations, you've beat the game. Spread the word. What is this? What is this? Is this X? I don't think so. Thanks, but no thanks. That was cool. I liked it. Yeah, I'll share this, guys, so you guys can have it. I'm going to end the stream here, but I'll be back on in a second. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And, yeah, check out this website if you're looking to do some coding in a fun, interesting way. I'll see you guys later. Bye.